Hey guys, welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play. Noita is one of, if not my favorite game, besides Genshin Impact, and that's for a good reason. It is perhaps the only game where burning the wildlife, creating a minigun that shoots 15 times every frame, becoming Jeff Bezos among the other 10 billion things this game has to offer are all actually optimal ways to play the game. If you've ever wanted to test your luck and start eating mushrooms to transcend the living room, or perhaps spend 12 hours making a weapon which will kill everything on your screen, including yourself, this game is for you. I've played Noita for 200 hours, and I still don't understand the lore, which is why in this 17-hour-long video essay, I will edit this video very nicely to help you understand my MLM scheme that involves selling pink fungi to the dark sun. This video is my official lesson why Finnish people shouldn't have freedom. Wake up, you find yourself outside of a cave with some basic movement instructions, 2 wands, a flask, and that's it. Well, besides the jetpack. Congratulations, the world is now your oyster. Do whatever you want, explore, find different secrets, and beat the game. Except there's just one small problem. You don't know what the game is. Noita is a game about wands and alchemy. The game has many different made-up liquids, such as water, whiskey, a fucking void liquid, all of them interacting with each other in a fun and unique way. Like, don't get me wrong, this wand that shoots 20 nukes at once is quite good for dealing with mobs. The only problem is that you're one step away from one-shotting yourself at all times. There are hundreds of spells in the game, all of which have different uses. Oh, why are the ducks exploding? This game is a lot of fun, as long as you don't play it. So without further ado, welcome to the mine. The mines are a pretty standard area with pretty standard enemies. Well, I mean, unless you count this guy, but he's kind of unique. Down here, we will learn the basics of what it's like being burnt alive and how to deal with the many problems we will face. You see, Noita is not as much of a run around and kill things type of game as it is a problem solver. I mean, if you kick an explosive barrel towards an enemy and accidentally kill it, it's not like they're going to complain. I mean, they can't say no if they're dead. Don't take that out of context. Speaking of the enemies, we have a very colorful cast of British people. The happiest Birmingham citizen, floating jellyfish that spew toxic sludge everywhere, my posture in 5 years, and most importantly, the fire guy. You see, this guy's kind of special. He takes next to 0 damage and deals half of your health in 1 hit. However, if you've been paying attention thus far, you might be able to come up with a solution. That's right, the solution to most problems in this game is the water flask. Or at least that's what Reddit will tell you. Most of the debuffs in this game can be removed by simply submerging yourself in liquid. Just make sure that it's pheromone you're jumping into, and not chaotic polymorphine. Don't get me wrong, the mines isn't a bad area, but in my personal objectively correct opinion, it's just kind of stale. Not to worry though, since that will soon change. Welcome to this isn't the second area. That's right, Noita has a shop area that functions as a gateway between the first and the second level. Also, don't dig out of this place, you will not like what happens. Well, unless you're ready to commit grave stickler torsion, that is. While down here, we have access to wand tinkering, which allows us to take out spells from wands and put it into other wands. It's the deciding factor between having a wand that struggles to kill rats and a wand that makes your electricity bill $5,000. Now, actually, welcome to the second area. It's my favorite zone in the game, not because of the children at center, but rather because of the mobs and their very unique design. Down here, we will face the New York population, purple bats, and flies that spew lava, which will kill you in seconds. By going to the left side of the coal mines, we find the fungal forest, the funky forest, if you will. Friendship ended with the glitter goblin, now a tentacle monster is my best friend. Besides the bisexual mushrooms and the tentacle monsters, this place is actually pretty cool. Cool as in you will literally get fucking frozen, but the reward for exploring, assuming you don't die, is really good wands. Many flask for that alchemist urge to make a potion. Just like most things in this game, the deciding factor between being a demigod by the 3rd stage and struggling to stay alive after 2 minutes is your knowledge of the game, as well as the mental capacity required to bounce back after losing a 5-hour run to polymorphine. And while the fact that I psychotically walk into my own grave with 3 HP could be a part of the problem, I think the bigger issue is that I have no idea how wands work. And trust me, the game won't tell you. In fact, 90% of the time when you try to make a good wand, you usually end up killing yourself. So naturally, the only solution is to download Chinese software to allow experimentation with the builds. Trust me, this is lore accurate. The spell lab is the only area in the game that allows you to safely experiment with any spell combinations you would like. No, you see, I enjoy having 5 FPS. The rainbow is helping me see. But for every build that makes your PC crash, there are tens of thousands of builds that do 3 damage. So I hope you paid attention in math class. By the way, I'm only 10 hours into the game. Welcome to the Snow Depths, my least favorite area in the game. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind the aesthetic, I just dislike everything else. I hope you like getting electrocuted because you can't spell electrocute without cute. Coca-Cola, don't forget the ice. And I hope you don't mind the electricity because there's a lot of it. I don't like this area, so let's go left. Never mind, maybe the ice area isn't that bad. It is that bad. Don't get me wrong, I would like to talk more about this area, trust me, but I'd rather not. So let's go to the next area. Oh god. You know how I said the coal mines were my favorite area? I lied. It's called Deceit. What do you mean I need to go to bed? I'm a Sigma male. The jungle is my favorite area, not only because of the demon spiders, but because of the ones that we can find down here. Just make sure the blizzard enemies don't pick them up. Oh, and also trust me, don't go left. Biggest mistake of my life. Besides that, this place is actually pretty cool, as long as you don't mind the hornets or the sentient flowers. A fun thing you can do is to make a teleport wand, drop it to a heart mage, and make him follow you until you find an HP increase. Assuming the stars align and you also get the ambrosia potion, you can now multiply your health. Just make sure to kick the wand out of his hands unless you want to listen to this for 4 hours. I don't like the previous two areas. I'm not gonna talk about them. This isn't a level. Oh, hi, who or what are you? Are you friendly? Oh god, he's not friendly. Welcome to the final boss fight. That's really anticlimactic. I mean, he has special attacks and all, he has a reflective shield, and he summons minions. The only problem is his health being like 2,000. Guys, in this game theory video, we will talk about why this boss fight sucks. All in all though, this was quite fun, and now by entering the portal, we can complete the work and skip the credits. Hey, so, fun fact, did you know that this was one run? And more so, did you know that this is how much of the map we explored so far, and this is how much is left? Oh, god. Welcome to Noita. The mines, no, I don't think so. Instead, destroy the environment, find a floating island, take the emerald tablet, and completely obliterate the mines with it. In fact, you can find one more next to the lava lake. What do you mean you didn't know there was a lava lake? By using a water flask and fly through unconventional means, make your way to the bridge. But be careful, because when you come back, another jellyfish enemy will spawn. Except this one's a bit special. Sawalventuntia, which roughly translates to Squidward in English, is also very deadly. He shoots homing polymorphine attacks, which instantly kill you, regardless of your max HP. Reflects all damage you deal to him, steals your wands and uses them against you, blinds you, disables your wands and doesn't take elemental damage. Your tablet, which usually kills everything in one hit. Wow, doesn't that sound delicious? So, how the fuck are you possibly supposed to kill him? You don't. You let him do that to himself. The only person who can kill Squidward is Squidward himself. Sun Tzu. This can be done in two ways. Either by making him copy a giant saw blade, which is extremely effective at killing the user rather than the enemy, or by sitting in a corner for 20 minutes. I'll let you choose which is more fun. You now have two overpowered spells, both of which is just straight up kill you. Now, I could spend 20 more minutes surfacing over random bosses and quirky mechanics, but I think it'd be more fun to follow a cohesive narrative. Or at least as cohesive as a narrative about eating mushrooms and creating black holes candy. Step 1. Do the first 3 stages. You desperately want a black hole spell and a teleport spell. Also, look out for the personal fireball thrower spell. It will allow you to kill the all-high and mighty alchemist who lives among the shrouded depths, buried deep beneath the mountains of snow by shooting him once. Oh, fuck. It's okay, if I just run away, I should be fine. Okay, I think he's dead. From the alchemist, we get the Greek letters, such as Alpha, Sigma, and Gamma. These are game-changing. With these, we can now easily get to the top right side of the world and start vicariously digging through extremely dense rock. Are you having fun? Only 15 more minutes of mining to go. Okay, I think we got there. Welcome to gold. This biome is literally called gold. My favorite part about this biome is the fact that it sounds like Gamblercore. Get 10 free spins by clicking the link in the description. Would you like to know what takes Noita to run from unbeatable to unlosable? Eating your enemies alive. Wow, that's a splendid feast right there. Thanks for the meal, kind stranger. The actual answer is parallel worlds. There is an infinite amount of worlds to the left and right side of your main world, or rather, as well as your PC can handle it. Hey guys, Verve here. Today I'll be looking into bypassing the political boundaries, one black hole at a time. All you need is an ambrosia potion for that golden shower, a black hole with any of the previously mentioned Greek letters, and enough patience. This takes a while. My wands are currently as non-optimized as could be. Well, other than my black hole wand. That one's quite good. My teleport wand is also now rainbow, representing the. And as for my last one, I think it's a work of art that I shamelessly copied the build for. Wow, this one is quite good. So good, in fact, that it allows us to not play the game correctly. Our next goal for this run is to make the sun. That's not even a joke. Gameplay-wise, there's not a lot for us to do, so you can... And lore-wise, well, I don't think I'm staying for the story. Welcome to the probably least coherent part of the video. To no one's surprise, the story makes zero fucking sense, and I could spend hours trying to find all the different mushroom statues, but I think I'll stick to the wiki page. By climbing or flying or teleporting over the giant tree, we find the eye. This allows us to see ghostly enemies, such as Sans Undertale, and most importantly, the ghost boss. We just have to We just have to time the throw correctly, and there we go. We now have the Aring Gong Seaman. Can you tell this game is made by Finnish people? Once atop the pyramid, we simply throw the stone into the sky and, okay, well, that's not good. Where the fuck is my sun? Now we need to make the sun inside the moon, and you could hypothetically explore the skies, fight new and challenging mobs, clear your way to victory, if you want to get lost. Instead, make your way to the edge of the desert and pick up the Moon Raider perk underground. I don't know how the game expects you to find this. Once you're at the moon, be careful. One incorrect move and you're back to making a new sun. You now need to throw bombs at it until it transforms. Hold on, this doesn't seem to be working. 1 second. Wow, isn't this just so lucky? I magically got the Sea of Lava spell. Congratulations, your sun has entered the adolescent stage, at which point it will sear your flesh off if you get close to it. One way to circumvent this would be to get 15 stainless armor perks, but good luck, because the game will not give them to you. In fact, the most reliable way to do so would be to not use reroll machines during your run. Go to 7 different parallel worlds, discover every single reroll machine, go all the way to the start, reroll each machine once, and do the same process for all of them. You now have infinite rerolls. I seem to have quite a lot of health. Back to the sun. Where the fuck is it? We need to bring it to 4 different elements around the world. Some of them are quite easy to get, while others are frustrating. Like, goddamn, the only thing keeping me going is my willpower. Additionally, when bringing the ingredients to the sun, we could add the fucking cock, but it's not time yet because we have another sun to make, this time at the Blood Moon, which is located at the bottom of the world in the Hell biome. The Dark Sun is much more annoying to make than the sun, because contrary to the regular moon, the Dark Moon doesn't have an indicator, so you just have to use your willpower and that's it. This takes a very long time, especially when you consider that we have to do this trip at least 3 times. First to make the sun, then to bring the 4 elements, transform it into the Dark Sun by throwing the poop stone into it, and by the way, I'm not 12, that's actually what the wiki refers to it as. It's lore accurate. Find the music note from my favorite level in the game, and well, good luck. You don't have to bring the regular sun all the way from the top of the world to the bottom of the world to combine it with the Dark Sun. So I hope you have the time, because this takes a while. Like, it took me 40 minutes of flying around their underworld to locate both of them at once. But once you have done so, congratulations. Take pride in what took 70 hours of torture for this moment. Man, that shot kind of sucked. I'm not doing that for the video again. Holy shit, I did it.